Hello and welcome to Drunk on Tea. After many people asking about it, today I'm going to show you how to clean and maintain your Citadel paint pots, so you can keep the paint in perfect condition until it eventually runs out. We've all had pots like this that won't fully close. There's some dried up paint in the rim of the pot, stopping the lid from locking into place. If there isn't too much paint, it can be a nice simple task of just scraping out the old paint like this. I'm using one of the mould line remover tools here, which is perfect for this job. Simply get the tool under the dried paint and it should pop off in a satisfying large chunk, which you can then throw away. And the pot will now close again. If the dried paint is being a bit more stubborn, like with the pot here, you can pop off the lid. This may take a little bit of effort, but the plastic ring will pop off and the lid comes off as well. Then you can get in a lot easier to scrape away the dried paint. Or if it's really stubborn, you can flip the lid inside out, press down on the top of the lid, and once it's inside out, the dried paint will come away easily. After the lid is clean, simply pop it back so it's the right way around and reattach the top of the paint pot. One thing to keep in mind with Citadel paints is this little tab of plastic here at the back. It acts like a stop for the lids, but if ever the lid goes over the tab, it won't close again fully and will leave a gap at the back. So if ever you find this happens, simply pop the lid off, and then you can push the tab back so it's on the outside of the lid again. Now ideally we don't want to get pots gunked up so that we can avoid cleaning them all together, so here's a couple of ways of avoid gunking up your pots. After shaking the paint, leave them for a few seconds before opening so there isn't too much paint left in the lid, and then when you do open the pot, don't open it too fast. A lot of the paint gets onto the rim as you open the pot and it flows down the sides of the reservoir and comes onto the rim. If at any point you do see the paint has made its way around the top of the pot, simply wipe it off when you notice it so it doesn't have a chance to dry and it won't be a problem later on. As I'm here, I'll also give you a few tips for dropper bottles, because even though people seem to act like they are perfect, they do have some problems as well. The main problems that arise with dropper bottles are when paint gets around the top of the nozzle. If the paint has dried to the top of the nozzle, so paint won't come out, don't try and keep on squeezing the bottle, or disaster can happen. Take a pin or a small sharp object, put it down the top of the nozzle. This should push the blockage back down, and now the paint will come out again. One of the other issues I've seen happen is paint has dried inside the lid, so you can't get the top off. If after trying to break the seal by hand it still won't work, put the top of the bottle in some hot water for about 10 seconds. This will expand the plastic and you should be able to get the lid off. This happens because paint comes out of the bottle and dries to the lid. I've noticed this happen a few times to me when I'm shaking paints, so always be careful not to squeeze the bottle when you're shaking, and if you do find paint on the nozzle, clean it away before putting the lid on. And there you have it, a few tips and tricks for cleaning and maintaining your paint pots, so you can reduce the frustration of grabbing a colour only to find out it's dried up, so now you need to buy a replacement or find a different colour. Please let me know in the comments down below, are there any other hobby maintenance tips you would like to see me cover? And thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, an extra special thank you to Jenkins, our Tea Lover channel member, and happy painting.